As I'm waiting for the Uber, a guy in a very expensive Bentley of all cars with personalized license plate rocks up, gets out in tracksuit, Adidas tracksuit. I'm thinking, oh, okay, this guy's gonna be here later. No, he's not. He goes in. 2 minutes later, he comes out, something in his hand, puts back down, drives off, like he's on to the next spot.
Good evening from Zagreb, and tonight something a little bit different. We've been reporting recently on the news that Croatia has been named as the safest place to walk alone at night, and I've always maintained that Croatia is a very, very safe place. But every time I mention that Croatia is safe, I always get comments, and they're always the same. They're saying this guy knows nothing about Croatia because he's obviously never been to Dubrava, which is a part of a neighbourhood in Zagreb. And having lived in Manchester as a student and having been to places like Somalia and Rwanda as an aid worker, I find it quite hard to believe that actually there could be anywhere in Zagreb that is really that dangerous. But you know, perception is one thing and actually checking it out is another. So tonight we're going to do a tour of Dubrava. We're going to go and try and go into all the different places. I have a very good friend of mine, a Croatian friend, and he's been checking out things on Reddit. And one of the questions he put was, is there anywhere in Dubrava you would not go because it's too dangerous? And apparently this pizzeria behind us is where we're going to start, and to be honest, it looks quite nice and I don't feel too threatened, but who knows. Steve, I've known you a long time. We've been in certain dangerous situations. You've gallantly agreed to come with me into the heart of Dubrava. We're here at the first stop we've been told is a place that people don't go into. How safe do you feel?
I mean, we're in the belly of the beast in what can only be described as something of a hellhole. Fear index high.
Would you rather be in downtown Cleveland on a Saturday night right now?
It might be a little bit safer. I mean, to be honest, I feel that this is like posh. We're in like a fully posh.
This is posh danger.
Yeah, this is posh danger. It's a different brand of danger.
This is your final meal. How is it?
I mean, it's a solid fucking pizza compared to like the Bronx or finding yourself in Harlem. I mean, I would take this.
Really?
Right now. Stop one. I would take this.
But like, let's be very honest. It's time check 8:15.
Yeah.
The
night is young.
We've still got another 7 hours to go.
Mischief can be found.
According to Reddit, this is kind of a bit of a dangerous thing. But there's a bit of history with some Hungarians had a bad time.
Yeah, so we asked the people of Reddit, what's a place in Dubrava that never want to go to out of fear of danger? And this is the place, Verona the pizzeria. Apparently there's been a whole bunch of shootings here and dangerous incidents. And I can feel the fear with the pizza and the loving atmosphere.
Let me just give a bit of the atmosphere of the fear here, yeah? Okay. But also you kind of misunderstood the meeting point today, and you ended up in a place called Cafe Bar Secret. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I went to the other place by mistake, Cafe Bar Secret. Rocked up and realized that we weren't here. Went to order an Uber, get out. As I'm waiting for the Uber, a guy in a very expensive Bentley of all cars with personalized license plate rocks up, gets out in tracksuit, Adidas tracksuit. I'm thinking, oh, okay, this guy's gonna be here later. No, he's not. He goes in. 2 minutes later, he comes out, something in his hand, puts back down, drives off, like he's on to the next spot. So this guy was clearly doing something. All I know is he came, parked the car, went in, said hi to a bunch of people, picked something up, came back to the car, and drove off in his Bentley.
Well, I was thinking we may go to Secret after this, and how would you compare the atmosphere between this place, Verona and Secret?
Here it's a lot easier to make light chatter. It's a much more friendly environment. But over there, it's a little bit tense. Well, I'll say it's a bit tense. It's definitely got an atmosphere of its own.
It is pretty clear to me that, as elsewhere in the world, certain business is conducted in places like Dubrava, and if you're not part of that scene, the level of danger is minimal. Kotor in Montenegro, for example, is one of the safest places I've been. I had no idea that two drug gangs are fighting a turf war there, with multiple killings over a pallet of missing cocaine, allegedly. But as a tourist, I would know nothing about this or be affected by it. It was refreshing to see young women walking home alone and unthreatened. After Secret, we took a cab to the marketplace in search of a bar called Berlin, but that, along with much of Dubrava, was closed at 11:30, and we really had to search for a bar that was open to take us past midnight. And we found one, and very pleasant it was too. How are you feeling, first of all? Was it okay?
Barely survived.
I mean,
terrifying.
I'm shocked that we made it out alive.
Most dangerous moment tonight? I mean, I know you've almost swallowed an olive. I mean, and that was pretty life-threatening. But...
3 people who are clearly tourists walked up to a local bar. That's as dangerous as it got.
And what happened when you asked the taxi driver to take us to a dangerous part of town?
He asked us, "What the hell is wrong with you? Like, there's so many better places. Why have you picked this place in particular?"
Yeah.
We told him we're looking for the most dangerous bar in Dubrava. He goes, "Yeah, but why do you want to go there?" And I go, "What is it that you know that we don't? Like, what happens there?" He goes, "Whatever you want, anything you want, you can get there." He goes, "That so?" It's like, "Yeah." He goes, you just ask, you go whatever you want." We get there, it's just a whole bunch of old guys playing cards.
But to be fair, we asked for 3 beers and he brought 3 beers, so maybe he's correct.
That is true.
Yeah.
Perhaps we didn't ask the right questions.
Exactly. So overall, fun evening, and we're going to walk home to our beds, and we're still alive. If you are not involved in certain lines of business, Dubrava is as safe as anywhere else I have been in Croatia. Would I choose to go into local bars like Secret ordinarily? Not at all. But after the initial stares, they were friendly enough, allowing us to take a spare chair from one table. From what I learned from friends, Dubrava was a lot dodgier 10 to 15 years ago, but today, I would even go as far as to say that Dubrava is the best advert for Croatia as a safe country. If this is as rough as it gets, seriously. A fun evening overall, and I could well be back for that pizza. €8 for a big pizza certainly beats those prices on the Dalmatian coast. One urban myth we did not encounter concerns the Dubrava brick, which I heard from a couple of people. So they come to someone not from Dubrava in the street and ask how they are and where they're from. I am from Sesvete. Ah, so not from Dubrava. Do you have a brick? No. Here is a brick, you can buy it. If you buy, then you're okay. If you refuse, they beat the crap out of you and rob you. And if you buy, you then throw it away because why would you need a brick? And then they approach you again and sell you another brick. True or false? Who knows? But one thing is for sure, there can't be too many European capitals with a less threatening, most dangerous hood.